What is the government's problem with Billie Holiday? Why is the government always after you?
My song, Strange Fruit. It reminds them that they're killing us.
Well, why don't you stop singing the damn song? Wouldn't your life be easier if you just behaved?
Hulu's latest biopic, The United States versus Billie Holiday, portrays how the U.S. government used the jazz great's drug addiction against her to stop her from singing Strange Fruit, a song about the horrors of lynching, which has become an everlasting reminder of what it means to be black in the United States as gentlemen and ladies sing the blues. Joining me to discuss this amazing film is the director of The United States versus Billie Holiday, the amazing Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels, I'm so thrilled to have this conversation with you. I was obsessed with Billie Holiday when I was younger, and I watched Lady Sings the Blues maybe over 100 times. So you bringing this unique perspective of her life to film is so awesome, and you know I think you're an artistic genius. So tell me, what was the most challenging thing about bringing this film to life?
Tiffany, like you, I was a kid when I saw Lady Sings the Blues, and it affected me deeply. I think I know that is the reason why I am doing film today, because I'd never seen black people so elegant, and the music, and Diana Ross at her height, and Billy Dee Williams, Richard Pryor. But I think that's what black people needed, at the time. We needed to see that. My parents needed to see that. It wasn't the true story of what Billie Holiday's legacy really was about. I believe that she was the first civil rights leader as we know it to be, that she kicked it off with this song, Strange Fruit. And the government was not having it, and they asked her nicely to stop. She wouldn't, and they came after her. They came after her and dogged her to her death. Southern trees still bear a strange fruit, just by a different name if you think about it. You talked about how Judy Garland's drug addiction was seen as a health problem, while Billie Holiday's was seen as something to be criminalized. In making this film, you've also talked about your own journey on sobriety, which also hits close to my heart as well. Tell me what is it like making a film in a clearer state of mind, perhaps, as you said you had to be to make this film and bring it to life? Mm-hmm. It's really painful, and it's and through this journey, I'm okay with it to even talk about it. I think part of me honoring Billie was to do what it was that she didn't have the support to do, and that's to talk about it openly and candidly. Addiction is real, and when you look at black oppression and what they have done to us over the years, I'm surprised we ain't all addicts. You know what I mean?
Right.
It really, it's real, and we're embarrassed to talk about it. And if I can just help one person by talking about what it is that I've experienced, what Whitney experienced, what Prince experienced, what Michael Jackson experienced, what Billie Holiday experienced, if we could save just one life, I'm doing good with this movie.
I love that. So I want to ask you about the Golden Globes. This is something, just my own personal perspective. Every year we talk about the lack of diversity in the award shows. And really, I think, do these awards matter? You make great art, and I love it. I watch it. What do I care if the white, establishment acknowledges your work? The people love it. So let me ask you, do you think these awards matter?
I think that, here's the thing. I think that when you think of the reviews that come out with that try to understand me, when they try to really understand that they can actually say that they speak about the lens that I see the world and can judge me from what it is as a black gay man, they can, and the same with the awards. It is a joke. Of course it's a joke. And I think that sadly we have to embrace it, because awards means more eyeballs on our film. So it's this weird sort of, but as I've grown as a filmmaker, girl, bye. You got to do what you got to do. And well enough, if I'm hitting you, if I'm hitting my mom, if I'm hitting the people that I made this film for, that's all that matters, really, at the end of the day. And we have to figure out a system that works for black cinema, because they choose their one or two, and then they run with it,
Yeah, I completely agree. The people, the rising majority of this country, ride with you, brother. So thank you for all the beautiful work that you've given us, and thank you for taking time out of your Saturday to join me. And everybody, please watch The United States versus Billie Holiday. It's an amazing film, and this time went so quick because that's our show for today. Lee Daniels took us home. Thanks for watching. I will be back next Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. You can catch me on the gram. In the meantime, you saw I told Dr. Jason Johnson you better be on time. And up next, stay tuned for the latest with my dear friend Alex Witt.